There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Cincinnati Reds. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00. And that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away.
Nope.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
La Stella, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Simmons aboard here at first with nobody out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A bullet to first base, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 41st home run of the year for him as the Angels take a 1-0 lead. Here's Justin Upton now.
Batting 4th.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Upton.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dietrich ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Felix Pena will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And he popped him up. Over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He's really quite a ball player. He's been on base a lot this year, and when he gets on, he's always looking to steal a bag. He's stolen 30 already this season, and we're not even finished yet.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
In is Joey Votto now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Simmons will make the play here to retire.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton. A pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Lined hard toward right center. Winker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And there's a base hit on the line. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now in the box, Derek Dietrich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Taken in by Simmons. A bare hand for one. On to first. Man alive, what a double play.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Zero. 1-2 now.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The pitcher, number 6.
So here's the Angels pitcher, Felix Pena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike taken up in the zone.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Chopped to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Angels 1 and the Reds 0. So digging in now, Jose Iglesias. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Into the box, Trevor Bauer, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled off. Barnhart stands at first with one out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is digging in. Tommy La Stella as we begin the top of the fourth.
Tommy La Stella.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dietrich moves over. One down. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout.
Yeah, in his last at bat he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
A bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 33.
Digging in to try it again. Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. LaStella is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Ohtani. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Bour looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Got him. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dietrich is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-1 to count. Now the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
No balls and a strike to count. And the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Ohtani is there, 2 down.
Now batting,
into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Settling in now, Roger Talley. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. High pop up. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
The pitcher, number
next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Pena. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. In there for strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Grounded to first, taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happens. Leading off the inning, Trevor Bauer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner toward short. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 33.
Ready once again, Jesse Winker. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Simmons is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now batting, Tommy La Stella. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Iglesias is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Mike Trout will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trout with a big swing, but he jumped out a bit too much as this one will curl foul. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, Dero, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Trout leads off first with 1 away. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Dietrich is there, and he has it for the out. Big
Now
spot
batting.
here. First and second,
catcher.
2 men gone, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The set, and the 2-2. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Trout rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard-hit balls that have resulted in
Your
lineouts.
attention, please. Now,
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Dietrich. And the inning is over. Into the box now, Joey Votto. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Slow roller left side. La Stella comes up with it. Throw gets him 2 down. Stepping up now, Derek Dietrich. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. Line hard down the line and right, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Another try at 2-2. He pulls this one into right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on. Now to the plate, Roger Talley. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. And the pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game. And that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Hit out towards second. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hamilton has thrown straight back, but he has it for the first out. So coming to the plate, Tommy La Stella. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hamilton looking up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. His second home run of the game, and the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard.
Way to go for the Reds.
Stepping into the box, number 17. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Ohtani waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and 1 strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Lucroy. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Ready now for L.A. Shohei Ohtani. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Lucroy on at first, nobody out. Shot towards second, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Roger Talley. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, that down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Michael Lorenzen is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Scott Schebler is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 43, Scott Schebler.
Jose Peraza is also into the game as he takes over at short.
A defensive change for the Reds. Now playing shortstop, number 9, Jose Peraza.
Jose Peraza will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Jose Peraza.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Dietrich. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. And he popped him up. Peraza ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, no balls and a strike. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout.
all year.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on. Yoenis Cespedes will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cespedes has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And that'll be a base hit. So it's a pinch hit single here to start the bottom of the ninth. And maybe these guys aren't done just yet.
The center fielder, number 6.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Billy Hamilton. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. The 1-2. Runner goes for third. Rolled slowly to first. Moore takes it in. And it's a productive first out as that runner is able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Cespedes takes his lead at third with 1 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 7-1 now.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Felix Pena earns win number 7 on the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Los Angeles It was their 5th straight victory.